Hi everyone, so today I've got another eBay parcel to open for you. So I've got this to open. So I was looking on eBay the other day and I haven't got many of the Pedigree Sindy later dolls or many of the Hasbro Sindy dolls in my collection. I think I've only got a couple. So a bundle come up of, I think it was 4 of the later Sindy dolls, and I managed to get all 4 for £20, I think, which I thought was a really good price. So I'm going to open up this box. Yeah, I've always wanted more of the Hasbro Sindy dolls, but I think because obviously when I was young I had the Pedigree Sindy doll, and that's what I knew when I was young. I think I've just always sort of steered away from the later dolls, but I have always quite liked the later dolls. So I think Hasbro did Sindy dolls from about 1987, 1988. My son was born in 1988, so we're really coming out of my time, aren't we? Just thought about that actually. Yeah, he was born in 1988. Anyway, so here we are. So they've come really quickly. They weren't supposed to come until Tuesday, and we're Thursday of the previous week. So they've come really quickly, which is good. So they're wrapped up in bubble wrap in a box, and they are all naked. I'll just get them out for you. There we go. Let's have a look at them. Oh, wow. Now, on the eBay listing, it did look like they were all in good condition. And I must admit, just looking at them through the plastic, they do look good. So they've got an elastic band down here. I'll take that off. I always keep elastic bands. Yeah, they're looking clean, aren't they? So let's get them out. So as I say, there's 4 of them. There's quite a few people bidding, and I think it was quite a, I think, yeah, there was quite, yeah, as I say, there was quite, I think it was quite a close sort of call towards the end of bidding, because I know that, you know, when it comes up, oh, well, we're trying to decide who's won. And then it says, oh, refresh your page, and it come up that I had one. But I think me and obviously another person were bidding at the same time, so I was quite lucky to get them, I think. Wow. Oh, that one's got a bit of a swingy leg. So they've got Sindy on the back of their heads, all of them. I need to do some research as to what year they're from. See, I do like this face. I really do. See, I'm not too sure. Oh, her hair's a bit dodgy, isn't it? I'm not too sure what year they are from. So they've all got Sindy written on the back of their heads. I mean, they're all very clean dolls. They really are. It's like some of them have got pierced ears. Now this one with this hair, I'm going to have to look these up, aren't I, to see who they are. She had her hair cut, I don't know. No, I don't think she has had her hair cut. I just think it's in a bit of a, I'm going to have to wash and do their hair, aren't I? Right, let's have a look at them one by one. So first of all, we've got this girl. So this is the new face. So this was the face that was done after the original Sindy face, and a lot of people obviously didn't like it because it came away from the original Sindy face. It came right away from it, but I actually quite like this face. So she is really clean. She's got no chewed fingers and she's got no chewed toes. She's in good condition. So she's got a swingy leg, which I can put an elastic band on. That's not a problem. See how swingy that leg is. The other leg isn't as swingy. It's more stiffness in it. So her knees click and hold twice. So that's really good, isn't it? Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, it's just one of her legs is swingy. That is literally the only thing she's got wrong with her, is that one of her legs is a bit swingy. Actually, no, it isn't. It's not that bad, actually. Now I've sort of... No, it isn't. It isn't. Look. I think maybe one of the other ones has a bit of a swingy leg. But look, it is actually holding its place. Look. Oh, no, maybe that one is a bit... No, it is. Look, it's holding. No, I don't think the leg's too bad. I mean, maybe I might put an elastic band on it. I don't know. So she's got like this crimped hair, hasn't she? And it's a lovely colour. It's like a strawberry blonde, I guess. Yeah, so she doesn't look like she's got any missing hair plugs that I can see. She is well rooted, whereas some of the original Sindys had quite... Yeah, they weren't particularly well rooted, were they? And their hair wasn't great, which is why such a lot of them, you know, from the 1960s, 1970s, such a lot of them now ended up being rerouted by people, because, you know, their hair was a bit sparse. But this girl has got like lovely, fully rooted hair. So they don't have the eyelashes anymore. The eyelashes are painted on. She's got blue eyes. She's got blush. As you can see, she's got pierced ears. She would have come with pierced ears. They've not been done by anyone. You can tell she would have come with those pierced ears. She's got a lovely peachy coloured lipstick on. And as I say, she's, yeah, there's nothing wrong with her apart from... It depends where you put the leg as to whether it's swingy or not. It isn't bad. But that's brilliant that she clicks and holds twice, look. I mean, that's quite unusual in a Sindy doll. And even though she would be late 1980s, she still is a vintage Sindy doll. So that's the first one in the bundle. As I say, there is 4 dolls. So then there's this girl. Now, she is what I would call a basic Sindy doll. So she's different. So she's not got a twisty waist. Her arms move, but her knees don't move at all. So she would have been a cheaper doll, this one. But there's nothing wrong with her. Her joints are nice and stiff. Yeah. Her fingers, no chews. Her feet aren't chewed. So she's different. So this girl is like a soft, pliable plastic, and then this girl is a harder plastic, because obviously she doesn't bend. So she would have probably been a fun time Sindy, I think, a more basic Sindy. So she's got her face, as you can see, is very similar. I do like their faces, actually. Again, she's got pierced ears as well. So she's well rooted. She doesn't look like she's had... I don't know whether she's had her hair cut or not. I'm not sure. I'm trying to pull it down at the back. I don't think she's had her hair cut. I can't see that she's got any plugs missing. And as you can see, she's got a fringe here. That hasn't been cut. I think that fringe was already there. So we need to bring that fringe down. We need to wash her hair, maybe put an elastic band on that fringe so that the fringe comes down where it should be. But she's in really good condition as well. I think that's why a lot of people were bidding on these dolls. They are in very good, clean condition. I mean, I say that they've not got a lot of articulation, but the head moves up and down. Yeah. I mean, they're spotless, these dolls. They haven't got a mark on them, literally. Yeah. Yeah, she's lovely, isn't she? So yeah, that's the second one. So I've got the third one here. Oh, I think this is the one where the legs are a bit swingy. Yeah, I think I was getting my dolls mixed up there. So this is the third one. So she is, oh no, hang on, I think she might be a, right, looking at her, the way her shoulders go round, I think she might be a fully articulated Sindy doll. You can tell because her wrists move. So she probably would have been a ballerina, this girl. And you can tell by the way her arms go all the way around like that. You can just tell by that. Yeah. So let's see what her knees do. So that bends twice, but it only holds once. And then this one bends and holds twice, whereas the other one only held once. So her ankles, because she's a ballerina, I think her ankles should be able to bend, but they don't. So that makes me think they are broken, which doesn't really bother me, to be honest. I assume they would have been able to be bent before, but you can't bend them now. Right, so she's got a slightly different face, hasn't she? I mean, it's similar. Her head's slightly smaller, isn't it? Yeah, it's a different face. I think I prefer the other girl's faces, actually. So she's got long hair. It hasn't been cut. I can't see any missing hair plugs. Again, it's going to need a wash and what have you. But yeah, she's got nice hair, nice blonde hair. And her legs are a little bit swingy. I mean, they're not bad, but they are a little bit swingy. Look how she does the splits. Yeah, so she would have been a ballerina. Yeah. Yeah, no, look at her waist. The way her waist goes back and forth and then all the way around. Yeah, she would have been a ballerina. Yeah, so the only thing on her that doesn't work is her ankles don't hold. And I assume they would have held when she was bought. I assume they would have done. It's not apparent that they're broken, but I think they probably are broken on the inside. She's also got no chews on her hands or her feet. And she's very clean also. Yeah, so that's Sindy doll number 3. Now, the fourth Sindy doll that I've got in this bundle has got some issues with her hair. So it's a shame because it's a lovely colour hair. It's like a strawberry blonde again. It's a nice colour hair, but it has, I think, looking at it, I think it's been cut, hasn't it? Yeah, I think it's been cut. Let's try and get that. Yeah, it has been cut. Look. Yeah, I think it's been cut. I mean, I think I will be able to do something with it. I don't think she needs a reroute. Not that I can reroute. Well, I've never tried to do a reroute, but... So, yeah, she's got no missing plugs. She's quite well rooted. So, I think when we actually flatten this hair down and we wash it and flatten it down, I think we'll be able to do something with it. But it is going to be in a bob because, as you can see, it has been cut. But I think it's long enough to be okay. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. So she's got the same face again. I do like this face. And she's got her ears pierced. They've all got similar makeup. They've all got blue eyes and sort of blush and similar colour peachy lipstick on. So her arms move. Her elbows don't move. Her waist moves, but... Oh, yeah, no waist. No, I was going to say... See, the difference is with this one, her waist goes like that. Mind you, I suppose hers does as well. I'm trying to think what's different. Yeah, you see her waist will move like that with her standing up, whereas this one, the whole, it moves Can you see what I mean? That bit doesn't move back, whereas this one does. The whole of her torso moves back. Whereas with this one, just the waist moves. And also you can move the waist that way, which obviously you can't on any of the other dolls. So that's why I think, well, I know that she's a ballerina, because she's got a lot of articulation. I think she's going to be maybe my favourite from the bundle, just because she has got so much articulation. And she's got long blonde hair as well. Her hair's good, isn't it? So getting back to this girl, I mean, I do like the colour of her hair. It's quite unusual. Similar to that girl's hair colour. Not quite the same though, is it? It's a bit different. It's almost got a pinky tinge to it, hasn't it? So let's have a look. So one of her sort of feet looks like it's going that way a bit. I just think it's where it's been stored. So let's see what her knees do. So she bends and holds twice in that one and also in that one. So that's good, isn't it? So her knees are in working condition. She's a little bit dirty, not a lot, but a little bit, but not a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I just think her foot looks like it's sort of going that way a bit, doesn't it? See, she doesn't look like she's got... Her feet are flatter, aren't they? I think. These have got... Let me compare her to this one. This girl's got feet for heels, whereas this girl has got feet for flat shoes, hasn't she? Actually... Let me just try these on. I opened up my mini brand sneakers. I opened another one yesterday, but this one I opened last week. And I'm just going to see what they look like as she's got flat feet. Because on the other Sindy doll I tried them on, they look quite big on her. Oh yeah, they do. They still look big. Look. And that's a shame. They look too big, don't they? They're too, yeah. Not quite sure who's this going to fit, because these are slightly smaller than the trainers I got. I've got my two pool dolls. I'm digressing here, aren't I? But I've got my two pool dolls. They've both got the Mini Brands Reebok trainers on now, and they fit them perfectly. Look, look. These are my two pools. This is vintage Cindy's boyfriend, Paul, from the late 1960s, these are. And they both got their Reeboks on, look, and they fit them perfectly. So they've got their original vintage clothes on, and then they've got these lovely brand new Mini Brands sneakers on. That perfect fit for pool dolls. Yeah, really pleased with those. But these are a bit smaller. These are Skechers, and these are a bit smaller. And I don't know who I'm going to put them on. They just don't seem to... I will find someone. I mean, obviously it's got to be someone with flat feet, but they just look a bit big on my Sindy dolls. Yeah, they look too big. I would have loved to have put them on this girl. But they just look, once you've got them on, they just look too big. Yeah, and I think because they're a bit smaller, they're not going to fit on the pool doll. Yeah, I need to... there's got to be a doll that is going to fit these. Yeah, they're slightly smaller than those Reebok ones. They're nice though. I mean, they come in a lovely box. Look at that. I mean, I assume some people who get these, they just collect them. They don't put them on dolls. But I buy them because I want to put them on dolls. So yeah, she's also in good condition. Yeah, I'm going to need to wash their hair. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they do smell musty. They've obviously been stored in a loft or something. I just think that if I wash her hair, I'm going to lose the crinkle. But then some of the crinkle has come out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm going to wash their hair. But for £20, and that was including postage, I think. I mean, they're a really good buy, aren't they? You know, for 4 vintage Sindy dolls. And they're all different. And none of them have got any major faults at all. I don't know who my favourite is. I'm not actually sure. Oh, someone's been painting her nails there, look. That'll come off. Don't think she's supposed to have her nails painted, no. But yeah, on these dolls, quite often they've got their toes chewed or their fingers chewed, and these 4 dolls haven't. So there's no major issues whatsoever. I mean, they're not perfect, don't get me wrong, they're not perfect, but I think I've got a bargain here. And I didn't really have any Hasbro Sindy dolls. As I say, I think I've only got 2. So it's really nice to have some more in my collection. So I'm going to do their hair. I'll enjoy doing that. I'll wash their hair, condition it. Might have to do a trim on one of them. And then I'll be putting them in some vintage Sindy clothes as well. And I'll really enjoy doing that. Yeah, I'm pleased with them. Do you know what I do when I'm looking for dolls on eBay? I don't really put Sindy in it anymore. I always think you can get cheaper dolls if you bid on them. So what I do, and I don't do it all the time, I only do it now and again, but what I do is I just go on eBay and I type in dolls, and then I filter it by putting UK only, and then I filter it again by ending soonest, and I just see what comes up. And that's how I found these just come up, and I ended up getting a bargain. I very rarely sort of look for anything specific and then watch something for any length of time, because I don't really have the time to sort of, I mean, I used to when I was looking for things, but now I just sort of take pot luck really. And I mean, that's how I did a video yesterday. I got some Rainbow High dolls, didn't I? And that's how I got them, yeah. Just taking pot luck as to what's about to finish on the bidding. And quite often, especially if you look during the day or later at night, you know, when people are asleep, or during the day when a lot of people are at work, if you have a look then, you can sometimes end up getting a bit of a bargain, because maybe there's not that many people on eBay bidding. So yeah, that's all I do. And yeah, managed to get these girls. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.